There's quite literally a war going on, an invisible war going on for your mind. You see, there are so many different forces at play trying to influence you. And what you have here is you have all of these social media companies, all of the opinions from other people, the news, things that you've been told, all these things, they all add up and they all accumulate into what goes on in your head. So you see, everything in your life is a narrative. Everything based with your mind is a narrative, because your mind is literally a storytelling machine. It takes in everything about who you are as a person and your relationship with the world as a narrative, as a story. This is literally how humans have operated for years. This is how our brains operate. And in our modern day society, we have all these different forces at play, and they come in to your mind from the things that you consume and from the things that people tell you about yourself. And they come in and they tend to influence the narrative. Because if you can control the narrative, then you'll control everything that goes on in your life, including all of your actions, as well as any self-development journey that you are on. So that's why it truly is important, because whoever runs the narrative runs your life. Now, the reason why all these social media companies and news media agencies don't want you to develop your own narrative in your mind is, well, because these social media companies, these news agencies, what other people think of you, all these entities, they really benefit off of you thinking that you're small and you not being focused and locked in on say, like, your health, or you're chasing your purpose, or creating something even. Because in the future, those who create, especially going in the future with AI and in the job market and whatnot, those who create will be the ones who end up on top. So that's why these people have huge vested interest in ensuring that you do not develop your own narrative in your own mind. Because if they can convince you, or not even just convince you that you're small, just flood your mind with so much noise that you'll be so tired, so desperate not to venture out and see your own narrative, see what it is that you like as an individual, and instead you'll end up starting to be like a carbon copy of everyone else, and being depressed, anxious, and you'll be radicalized into a certain group. Maybe you'll be having thoughts that everyone else says. I'm pretty sure you could see where this is going. So this is exactly why you need to learn to develop your own narrative and not let all these outside forces get to you. And the truth is that this truly starts by being aware of what it is that you are consuming and what kind of energy you're allowing to be around you, basically. Because if you could control the energy sources that are around you and what it is that you consume, then that is already a huge major factor in determining what forces go into your mind and feed the narrative that goes into your mind. So you should cut out anything that truly, like, drains you. Anything that tries to feed your mind with negative energy, negative information. Just cut it out, right? Things that make you feel like crap and don't truly uplift you and give you value. You should cut out fully. And if you have people in your life that try to, like, plant seeds of doubt or try to confuse you, then you should truly like be more careful with how often you interact with them. I wouldn't say truly cut them off, but truly like set boundaries with how you want to interact with these people. Because if you could set boundaries with these people, then you will get much better benefits out of. Be sure you get what I'm saying, right? You get much better benefits out of just being able to not have them infiltrate your mind so much and infiltrate the narrative in your mind. And another thing is just ensuring that you as a person, you consciously replace the thoughts, the bad thoughts that these entities have implanted in you, and replace them with positive thoughts. Replace them with thoughts that show that you're being capable. Thoughts of you being, of that bring you closer to where it is that you want to go. Because this allows you to build up focus. And when you build that focus, and you're able to rewire your mind to truly believe that you are capable of whatever it is that you want, and that you are able to critically think, to truly be able to make a decision towards what it is that you've been called for, then you will be able to truly be able to have the mindset, have the spirit for it, and be able to have the physical action be done as a result of what goes on the inside in the mind and the spirit. So it mainly is like a relationship between what goes on the inside and the outputs that you do on the outside. So that really is just something that must happen. So, because if you want to be able to really succeed in anything in this world, then you need to be able to cut out all the noise and just really just lock in on whatever it is that you gotta do, and not let anything truly get in your way of it, you know.